already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money back. You know they kept in the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous? They elevated us. You know I'm icy in Vegas. This for the that haters. I make a lot of new money. When it's not saving. You be liking my flavor. I think it's cause ice on the wrist. On the wrist. On the wrist. Watch out for this. I never switch. I never switch. I never switch. I never switch.
Hello, everyone.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Ready, 5-9. Let's go. Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Cut.
They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
On 2nd down now. It's Connor trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll run on 1st down. It's Connor, and he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, they won the Pro Bowl the last couple of seasons and off to another good start here.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game. How many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense for the NFC back out there. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score, going totally opposite what it should be.
Well, I'm going to completely disagree. I see high scoring, maybe 51-44, something like that. The two punters, so Johnny Hecker and Ryan Allen, don't even show up to this one.
Johnny Hecker might throw a touchdown pass because you know the Rams like to fake it when he's on the field.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's NFC football here to begin quarter number 2. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And that will force a turnover on downs.
That's an flag. Defense. How? You moved. You moved up.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll run it here with the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Let me start this. Yeah. Where's the stop button? Wait, is it in my you that we're gonna do this again? Dude, I haven't. You wanna be on red this time? Yeah.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I'm tripping.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The AFC heading out on offense, and leading him is number 15 from the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, in his first ever Pro Bowl.
Get your tux, get your best suit. Let's head to the red carpet. NFL Honors is coming up. and he will be the heavy favorite to be the NFL MVP. And let's face it, we'll see him here at the Pro Bowl many times to come in future years.
Second down. Mahomes now to throw, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And now running right through it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes buying time to his left. That's caught inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Rolling to his right. Gets it to Gordon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Dude, look how far I made it.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So not much to speak of scoring-wise in this first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
We'll get this out to Barkley complete. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Taking it about the 16. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown. Andre Roberts, 84 yards. And the AFC strikes quickly there for 6. So that is how we get our first points here in quarter number 2 on the punt return.
Both teams were seeking the momentum that comes from the first score of the game. But when it comes on a special teams play, a punt return, I think that's extra momentum. And now I wonder if they just roll it forward And maybe don't just kick the extra point, but possibly go for 2.
Extra point up and through by Myers. Well, we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. It's Barkley on the counter. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
95-56, 95-56.
It's complete to Jones. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I wonder how you switch to other players when you're running.
Now here's Michael Dixon. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be taken at the 13. Oh, now he bowls him over. A good return there, 17 yards.
This is the left one.
Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there. Making the defense think it's going to be a pass. Now, that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
Now here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And now another one thrown incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
That's really nice coverage there. I'm not sure he would have gotten to the first down marker anyway, but boy, oh boy, did they blanket him.
Yeah, short throw, but he really didn't have many options. Had to force it in. Well, he didn't have to, but he chose to force it in somewhere. Incomplete.
Yeah, now brings up 4th down.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, here's your bodies are hitting the ground.
And he will score. Touchdown, AFC. Tyreek Hill, 37 yards. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
Myers connects on the PAT. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Caught by Jones. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And complete to Zach Ertz. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Breeze now on first down. To Barkley on the check down. 7 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This one from 48 yards away. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through this time in the Pro Bowl.
This is taken at the 3. So we're at halftime. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
95-56.
On first down, Breeze. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Gurley. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Now Breeze. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
It's caught. Jones. And he caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. Replaying 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
And that is incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
When that ball was snapped, they were counting on it being now a one-possession game. Instead, the block occurs. That changes the whole mindset for them. And if you're the guys who just blocked it, you're floating off the field right now. Big-time play.
Yeah, big-time play. Could have been a one-score game. Instead, it stays 2 scores. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Now a give, right side. Connor. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll roll him out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field. And that brings up 4th.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw is Breeze. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Breeze now on 1st down. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. Breeze now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Breeze to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just jump. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty, but there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On 2nd down, it's Connor. They can't corral him. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes going to throw, rolling to his right. And this is Cook with a grab. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 3rd down, Connor, and he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the AFC adds on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's 21-3. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Complete to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Breeze going to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And now it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Breeze. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game.
Excitement? Well, we got that in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Mahomes now on first down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The gain of 39 that time.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
The Peach people are smacking them.
Time for a check of the starting offensive unit here for the AFC.
DeAndre Hopkins was named All-Pro for the first time in 2017 and really don't have to do much but look at the statistics to know why. 4 touchdown grabs in 2016, jumped that up to 13 in 2018.
Let's go.
For the touchdown. Travis Kelce.
To a touchdown,
And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, remember, of course, they won the last couple years here in Orlando and off to a good start in this one.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game, how many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Extra point up and through by Myers. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. On play action, it's Breeze. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, You just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points. Now, that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3 and out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Oh, man. What is that impact? Not the first
Let's go, D. Mike 54. Mike 54. You got nothing. You got nothing. Yellow. 54. Mike 54.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they work this out past the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Now Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Lambert. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Mahomes to his KC teammate Kelsey for the AFC first. To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Let's go. Let's go.
1 quarter down. 7-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Escaping the pressure right and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop any defensively. 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Now, how about that play right there? Party, you remember I told you about the home run hitter theory that someone told me years ago?
What's that?
Meaning a guy who hits home runs in the major leagues, go back and trace what he did all the way growing up, probably hit home runs at every level. That's just who he is. Well, this guy sacked people all during the regular season. Why wouldn't he do the same thing here at the Pro Bowl?
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. From the gun, it's Breeze. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
This is complete to Michael Thomas. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back with more after this.
Ready?
Now Breeze, maybe a free play. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Shotgun now for Breeze. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. And that's picked up by the AFC. Still on his feet. And he's got room. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When he break a couple of tackles, I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are going to come up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. They'll roll him out right. And this is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 yards there and a first down. On first down, Mahomes. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Steps away to his left.
That's not me.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Myers connects on the PAT. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go. You're waiting. Here we go.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And an alley to run. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
We got this.
So we're at halftime of the 20. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a long. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They'll run. It's Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys. And he will carry this one in. Touchdown NFC. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And the NFC able to draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This is taken at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on.
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. He's at the 30, 20, 10, touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 95 yards, and the AFC adds on to their lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
The extra point now coming from Myers. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The NFC offense heading back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. To throw is Breeze. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now subs will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So that one will be accepted.
Come on, baby. Ready? 5-8, 5-8. Check 55, Mike.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Breeze now to throw. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Saquon Barkley there to make the grab. And the NFC has now cut it to within one score. And, man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. Oh, refusing to go down. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Mahomes now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes going underneath for Gordon. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. A good pickup there, 22.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are on the field?
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. That'll bring up second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They run with Connor. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands. Back to throw. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Breeze, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set. Back to throw. Thomas has got it. Complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
It's a gain of 5. Now Breeze. And he will find his man on the outside. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. He'll look to throw, and that is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now the NFC going to take a timeout there second as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Breeze to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the NFC going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. To throw is Breeze. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Breeze to Ertz for the NFC first. So it's a victory here in the Pro Bowl for the AFC.
We'll play on our own teams?
Yeah.
I'll be ready.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. All set to go now from Orlando. The 2019 NFL Pro Bowl is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Let's go! Let's go!
Now the AFC going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yes, he did.
Ready? Come on, Nate! Come on, Nate! Here we go!
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
Not before.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They give him 12 yards and a first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. James with a pick. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line.
Jesus Christ.
Wait a minute. They both have the same hair. And looks like they're twins.
You can't always run. You just have to keep running to get safety.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after